Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back to the GV channel. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say a big thanks to everybody for watching this channel. I think I've said this before, but obviously, it's a smaller channel, but, we got a dedicated fan base watching these episodes. So if you're part of that, I just want to say thank you. It always feels really good to me to make content that resonates with people. It's a good feeling to feel like you're putting some level of good out into the world, even if it's 1%, even if it improves somebody's day by 1%, I think that's a good thing. So just want to say a big thanks for watching this and watching the other stuff. And hope you have been enjoying. This is episode 11 of Pokemon SoulSilver. And to recap, we did the Pokathlon stuff, which was very weird. I think I have a poisoned Pokemon, don't I? I guess I do not. Well, that's good. This is an ideal recording session because I actually really wanted to play SoulSilver. I was like, I should do other stuff, for my main YouTube channel, but I really want to play Pokemon SoulSilver right now, so this is best time to record. Pokemon can't do a thing if they're asleep. I'll show you how scary that is. Bring it on, Bubby. You are challenged by Psychic I like how these Psychics just have, what was the other one? Mark or something? Psychic Mark. Psychic Greg. It's it's not very intimidating, you know what I mean? Dark, super effective against Psychic. Enjoy the bite, Drowsy. You're not even going to get to put me to sleep, I am afraid, Psychic Greg. Because your Drowsy will die in one hit to a not even a stab move, I'm afraid. Goodbye, Psychic Greg. I lost. That's pretty sad. Indeed, it is. Making Pokemon sleep or paralyzing them are good battle techniques. It is something that I realized a lot more recently than I ever did in the past. Realizing how effective status-type moves are. Because really, like I said, I had to break out of that mindset of, only using damaging moves. Once you start to use the different stuff. Which obviously, obviously, status-type moves are pretty basic, but yeah, once you start to use more interesting things, the game just becomes so much more fun. And I think that's the most, important part. Welcome back to episode 11. To recap, we did the Pokathlon stuff, which I like the idea of, a whole, coliseum of mini-games, for the DS. That sounds fun with the stylus and everything, but the balancing the Pokemon, I wouldn't be surprised if people really didn't like that aspect of the Pokathlon stuff. Because it just feels really stressful, I feel like if they just focused on one Pokemon, and maybe up the difficulty for having one Pokemon, I feel like that would have been better. But I don't know, we also only tried it once, so maybe it does get more fun as time goes on or something. So we did that, and then we watered the Pseudo-Wudo, and we caught the Pseudo-Wudo, which was fun. Also, can I get something other than a Pidgey? I'm assuming there's got to be something interesting in this patch of grass that's not just a Pidgey. I would assume, anyways. Oh, interesting. A Vulpix. Interesting. Yeah, unfortunately not going to use Gen 1 Pokemon. I think a comment was left oh, just make an exception. But the thing is, when I play a generation of a Pokemon game, specifically to enjoy that generation. Oh, that's so lame. I want to catch a Volt. Let's give this, 2 more encounters. Yeah, I just have to have a team made up of the generation of Pokemon, and I know there's got to be a ton of people that do the same thing. I do a lot of Elder Scrolls on my main YouTube channel, and, whenever a new Elder Scrolls game comes out, which at this point has been, oh my god, how many, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years, right? If my 14 or 15 years since, Skyrim, but anyways, whenever a new Elder Scrolls game comes out, I have to play as the native race. Morrowind, Dunmer, Oblivion, Imperial, Skyrim Nord, so wherever Elder Scrolls 6 takes place, probably in I'm forgetting what it's called, not High Rock, but oh my god, the Elder Scrolls Daggerfall, but it's not Daggerfall, it's the Redguard area, whatever it's called. I'm forgetting what it's called at the moment. I'll have to play as a Redguard or a Breton, depending on if they combine High Rock and is it just But Daggerfall is the I'm getting confused. Anyways, you know what I mean. So, yeah, same thing with Pokemon. I have to play as the, generation that we're playing. If I'm doing a Generation 2, even though this is 4, but if I'm doing a Gen 2 playthrough, I have to have a team of all Gen 2 Pokemon. Especially because, I like to spice up these playthroughs with, little challenge-type things, which in this one, would be like a, team of Generation 2 Pokemon that I wouldn't normally use, or that I haven't used in the past, which is why we are using Pineco, because that is never a Pokemon that I would have considered in the past, you know what I mean? So hopefully that makes sense. And all that to say, I love Vulpix. Vulpix is very cool. Evolves into one of the coolest Gen 1 Pokemon ever, Ninetales. If it is attacked by an enemy that is stronger than itself, it feigns injury to fool the enemy and escapes. Oh, it does that weird little thing. So yeah, Vulpix is sick as hell, and I would love to use Vulpix, but it's a Generation 1 Pokemon, and thus, we will not be using Vulpix. And I understand some people won't understand that, but I gotta play the game the way that I want to play the game. That's the most fun, Ooh, a Stantler again. Okay, so that's a Gen 2 Pokemon, but unfortunately a really boring one. Doesn't even get an evolution. I think it gets some sort of... Doesn't it get something in, like, Arceus, which I still need to play. I have not played Pokemon Legends Arceus or whatever it's called. Rock Smash will kill, maybe. Yeah, I think Rock Smash is going to kill, so we probably should just go for a ball here, which isn't great because it's not high odds. I do want to catch Stantler if we could, though. That would be epic. We could also switch to Fulgaria and T-Wave it. Yeah, that might be the move because we only have like 3 balls left, all right? So yeah, Stantler's, I like the design of Stantler, but as far as I know, Stantler is not a good Pokemon. And of course, it doesn't matter if something's a good or bad Pokemon, but... Oh, okay. Well, that makes it easy. Paralyzed itself. All right, so then we'll just tackle, I guess. Try to weaken it to at least yellow health. That's going to take a while, though. So that's the Shell Bell triggering, right? Will we kill with a Thunder Shock? I feel like we won't. Yeah, it might not, but he's already paralyzed. I'm going to go for a ball here. We got 3 balls left. But yeah, Stantler, cool Pokemon, like design-wise, but just doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't evolve. It's not big enough, as I've said. Like if I'm having a Pokemon that doesn't evolve, I want it to be like, whoa! I want it to be like intimidating, kind of. You know what I mean? Or like cool in some way. Stantler just doesn't really get there for me. Come on, Stantler. But I do want to catch you, because I would like to catch all Generation 2 Pokemon that we come across, ideally. Okay, the Stantler hath been caughted. And what do we have here? Those who stare at its antlers will gradually lose control of their senses and be unable to stand. Give a nickname? No, because we're definitely not going to use Stantler. Cool Pokemon. I think, yeah, and Hisui. Right, Hisui is the new, somewhat new region. North to Ekritique. Oh, I love Ekritique so much. Let's get a couple more encounters just to see if there's anything else interesting here. But yeah, the Hisuian Stantler, there's something with that, right? Doesn't he evolve or maybe I'm thinking of a different... Wait, maybe Stantler does evolve. Wait, now I'm confused because I'm thinking of another Pokemon, but I think it's in a later generation. Another sort of deer or... No, it's a buck. Yeah, there's like a buck Pokemon, right? Maybe that's what's in the Hisui generation. Yeah, I'm getting confused. The later the gens go... Outside of Scarlet and Violet, because I actually paid attention during Scarlet and Violet, the more confused I get. I know everybody knows that feeling. Okay, Ekritique City. Oh boy, I love this place. This place is so cool. Also, notice the Pokemon Center has a dark red thing on it as well, interestingly enough. Hi, I'm Bill, and who are you? Huh, Austin, huh? You know what? I'm the one who developed the system to transfer Pokemon, but it couldn't have been done by me alone. For example, do you know the Hoenn region? This girl, Lynette from Hoenn, made the Pokemon storage system easier to use. My friends all over the world are working together to improve the Pokemon trade and storage systems. I have to hurry on back to Goldenrod and see my folks. Bye-bye. Goldenrod. So interesting how they combine Kanto and... I really wish they did more of that. Like, yeah, Johto has a lot of Kanto influence, as you will see, if you are unfamiliar with this game, which if you don't know, Kanto is the first region, Gen 1. Johto is this region, Gen 2. But yeah, there's a lot of Kanto stuff going on in Gen 2, and I really wish they did that, where they kind of had a through line, you know, as you go through the different games, and like, you know, they kind of bleed into... They do that, and they probably do it as well as they could, but... Yeah, I just kind of wish, you know, there was more of a camaraderie like between Johto and Kanto, if you know what I mean. Okay, new gym, and this gym is weird. Ecruteak City Pokemon Gym Leader Morty, the Mystic Seer of the future. Now, actually, Grim's going to do really well here now that I think about it, but we probably want to level up some Pokemon. Yeah, let's switch in Nox, and I guess we'll just take on the gym immediately. If you can take on the gym immediately, it's usually a good idea because it opens up more of the town. Sometimes, not always. You have business with the gym leader? Morty, the gym leader, has gone to the Burned Tower. Sorry, but you'll have to leave. Ho, ho, ho. And he just shoves you out. What a jerk. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if you could or could not do this immediately, and it looks like you can. So, yeah, in the old days, I used to explore immediately, but now I try to do the, like, you know, main story as much as possible when I get to a new area, because usually there's things that are locked behind it, you know what I mean? It's just an easier way to get things going and let you explore more. Bird Tower was destroyed by a mysterious fire. Please stay away as it is unsafe. The tower that used to be here, I heard that it used to be much taller before it was burned by a fire. I see. Well, there's like a secret spot back here. I wonder if there's going to be an item hidden. No item hid? It's a moderately sized tree. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. See if there's anything. There is a crazy Pokemon. I'm not sure if I've talked about it. But Heracross, obviously. Hello, this is Lyra. How are you? You know, Route 42 is a mountain road. If you take a rock-type Pokemon through there, I bet they'd enjoy it. Lyra's our rival, right? Was that who just called us? Anyways, yeah, Heracross was the Pokemon. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but I really wanted this generation. But honestly, I'm down for Pineco and what Pineco evolves into. There's a little coughing hidden up there. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Look at them down there. Yeah. Oh, we got trainer battles already. Okay. Yusin? Or maybe not. My name is Yusin. I'm on the trail of a Pokemon named Suicune. And you are? Austin? Glad to meet you. I heard rumors that Suicune is here, so I came to look. Take a look at the basement through the hole in the floor. There, Suicune is down there. I could go downstairs, but I know it would run away in no time. I know. I've tried it many times. Okay. There seems to be more than meets the eye with you. Yeah. Oh, we have encounters here. I have a memory. I have a specific memory of, like, grinding here in the original Gen 2 for, oh, we need to buy Pokeballs. Whoops, kind of forgot about that. For Magmar. Like, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I was, like, at the bottom of the Burn Tower, like, forever trying to find a Magmar, because I did get all of the Pokemon in the original Gen 2. I don't know how I did it, like, because it was on, you know, actual hardware and everything. But, yeah, I don't think we even had emulators or anything like that to be able to easier do that. But, yeah, I did get every single Pokemon in Gen 2. I specifically remember doing that. So, yeah, I remember grinding certain specific spots, like here, trying to get the Magmar. I'm pretty sure. So let's see if we get lucky getting a Magmar, maybe. Okay, please don't kill. So that didn't kill. That's good. It's so weird to me that the Shell Bell heals off of special and physical attacks. I never thought that it did that. That's so weird to me. Okay, we've got one Pokeball left. We definitely need to go get more because we don't want to run into a cool Pokemon and not be able to catch it, obviously. Come on, Guffing. Get in the ball. Thank you, Guffing. Zubada-bibidi-boo. Yes, the poison gas Pokemon. Coughing. The poisonous gases it contains are a little bit lighter than air, keeping it slightly airborne. Give a nickname? No. I do really like coughing. I used to hate coughing, but now I actually really like coughing. And I really like wheezing. But Gen 1 Pokemon, I'm afraid. So many cool Pokemon, I know. But we can't do it. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and heal really quick. I didn't even mean to do this. We got to find the Poke Mart is what we're looking for. Now, in addition, I forgot to do the promo stuff for episode 10. I'm going to do for, like, basically every series that I'm doing on every channel. When we reach episode 10, I'm going to talk about what's going on with the other channels and ways to support and that sort of nature. I completely forgot to do that last episode. So, yeah, if you didn't know, basically interacting with the videos in any way, shape, or form always helps. Leaving likes, leaving dislikes even, leaving comments, sharing the video, any way that you interact helps out YouTube channels. So I want to say thank you to everybody that does that stuff. Thank you. Okay. And then also, if you'd like to go the extra mile, channel memberships are active on this channel. As I said, you can click join under the video or at the top of the description. You'll get the videos as soon as they're published. Like, some people on my main channel have become members here, which I kind of feel bad about because, yeah, they're already supporting me over there. And I'm like, I don't want to be skeezy about it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, yeah, I do want to give people the option, if they really want to see these episodes as they release, to join. But yeah, you can hit join if you'd like to become a member, and yeah, as soon as these episodes are uploaded, you will get access to them. Don't need to buy anything there. No, thank you. And then if you join the Patreon at the $5 tier or above, you will get access to my 4th YouTube channel. If you're looking for more content, I will go ahead and give you a hint. There is actually a Pokemon playthrough going on over there as well. So if you're dying for more Pokemon from me, yeah, there is actually another Pokemon series going on over there. And it might not only be like Let's Play stuff on that channel. I might change it up in the near future. But for now, there's one completed playthrough, and then there is a current playthrough that is Pokemon related. Just so you know. Okay, let's see what we want to sell here. I don't think there's anything we really want to sell. Not really. So big thank you to my members. Big thank you to my patrons. Thank you so much for supporting. Appreciate it. Let's go for the Great Ball. How many of these can we buy? We can buy 16. Okay, so let's go for 15. That's all of our money, but we do need a significant amount of balls, and I don't think we really need anything else here, honestly. Super Repels would be nice, but we do have 5 of them. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. In addition, yeah, this channel, we're obviously doing Pokemon SoulSilver. That'll be the main thing that we're doing. Some Terraria, some Zelda Echoes of Wisdom on the side, and also some horror game stuff on the side. I kind of have a vision for what I want this channel to be. And definitely involves Pokemon, and definitely involves more horror. So I know it's a weird combo, but if you're into that, there's some stuff coming up, you know? Okay, can't get over to those rocks over there, but we're gonna need Rock Smash, which we already have. Then on the main channel, we have got, yeah, Let's 100% Red Dead Redemption 2. Big 100% serious. Why do they not let me leave? It's so annoying. Like, my Pokemon is 3 levels higher than them, but if I ever use a Pokemon that's, like, not my starter, they just force you to stay here. It's so annoying. It's like, I want to level up Nox, but they, like, force you to stay in. I don't want to deal with you. I'm 3 levels higher than you. You should be able to force me to stay in. That is ridiculous, you little fool. I'm going to blast you with a rock now for your insolence. Oh, my God, he outspeeds me, too. This little Rattata. Okay. I'll give it to you. You've got Moxie, that's for sure. So yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2, 100% on the main channel, as well as Skyrim's Hidden Treasures, which is a series I did way back in the day, but I'm kind of reinvigorating it and kind of redoing a lot of the locations because I know I could do way better. Basically just looking at interesting places in Skyrim. And also compilations on Saturdays of my big completed series on the main channel. So if you're interested in that, check out the main channel, youtube.com/Grohlvana. There seems to be more that meets the eye with you. I need to switch Nox back out. Because this freaking Rattata's going to trap me again, isn't he? Ba-bo, ba-bo. You know what? I'm just going to kill you. And maybe I'll get a level up out of it. And then on the 3rd channel. The 3rd channel has become a guide channel. So, yeah, I'm basically only going to be doing video game guides on that channel, which is called GV Guides. Which we still will be doing a Persona 4 and Persona 3 blind playthrough as well. Those will go until they're completed. So if you're into that, they will be completed. We're very far into those playthroughs. My name is Morty. I'm Ecritique's gym leader because my old friend Eugene is here on the trail of Suicune. I decided to investigate the burned tower. Ecritique has a legend about these legendary Pokemon, Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. As the gym leader of Ekritik, I must have a proper understanding of it. What just happened? I think we, like, canceled that out by accident. Yeah. Okay. Well, I need to fight. I like how all these gym leaders, they just take time off and they don't care. Like, there are people that need to finish your gyms, dude. Anyways, so yeah, guides, and I'm doing 9 Souls, which is an awesome Hollow Knight-like, basically, and then I'm also going to do Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, or whatever it's called, which is coming out very soon at the time of this recording. So if you're into that, check that out, but obviously that's guided content, so I mean, you know, it's only if you need the help, pretty much. And then finally, on the 4th channel, yes, it is Patreon exclusive, so mum's the word on that. But if you'd like to check it out, check out the Patreon. I want to say a big thank you to everybody for keeping this train a-rolling and supporting. Thank you very much. Oh, it's you. You must be here to catch the legendary Pokemon and make yourself look strong. That's only a dream. You see, the legendary Pokemon suits a trainer like me who is sworn to become the strongest trainer. A battle with Team Rocket Grunts is just right for you. Wait, what? Oh, you're trying to insult me by saying I'm only worth a Team Rocket Grunt? Well, joke's on you! I'm actually much cooler than that. Ooh, a Ghastly. Must have caught that at Sprout Tower, right? Okay, got a rival fight here, which I did not know about. This is Poison and Ghost type. So, what are Ghost's weaknesses? Why am I blanking on this? Ghost, right? Ghost versus Ghost is super effective, and also Dark? Yeah, it's got to be Dark, right? Okay, so I'm going to switch over to Grim. Yeah, Ghost type is... Yeah, it's got to be just... Is it just Dark and Ghost? Freaking Curse. I hate this move. This move, like, only hurts them, basically, but it just makes it annoying because you have to switch out. Grim is afflicted by the Curse. Okay, Bite should be super effective here. He's going to use Mean Look. Oh, interesting. Curse, Mean Look. Combo, which means you're trapped into getting cursed, basically. But I think when you kill the Ghastly, you are able to escape. Yeah. Also, Ghastly poison type, so ground would be super effective too, obviously. Okay, there's the curse again, which is going to hurt. I think it deals more damage each turn. I could be wrong. About to send in Bayleaf, which again is so hilarious because we have freaking and they give you Ice Fang, which is so, like, man, that makes Bayleaf... That feels terrible for Bayleaf, I feel like. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the comment question of the episode is going to be, what is your favorite dragon type? Let me know in the comment section below what your favorite dragon type is. I would love to know. Obviously, a lot to choose from. Oh, man, I just realized. There's, like, 2 that I really, really like. There's a whole bunch that I really like, but... Yeah, it would boil down to 2 for me. All right, let's use Bug Bite, super effective against grass. It's going to use Poison Powder, which is a little annoying. I know Bayleaf and Meganium and all that, they're basically like a setup supporter Pokemon. Like, apparently they get a whole bunch of, like, support moves, which is interesting. Nox is hurt by the poison. Okay, well, yeah, spamming Bug Bite's the way to go here. Synthesis? I don't remember what this does. I think it's a buff. Oh, it's a heal. Interesting. So yeah, this is kind of annoying because we're going to slowly lose out to the poison. Especially if he just spams Synthesis. Oh, boy. Okay, well, we switched out the Ice Fang, or we switched out the Curse for Grim. So that's probably the move here because this is going to be a slow death. Wow, so Bayleaf's like a stall Pokemon, I guess? Synthesis, yeah, that's an interesting move. You don't see that too often. You don't see healing moves in general too often. Now, he's definitely going to use, like, Razor Leaf here. We could actually be in trouble here. He's going to go for the Synthesis, but now he knows. Oh, man, this might not be good at all. In fact, if I get outsped here, I'm just going to go for the Ice Fang. Oh, God, yeah. That's exactly what I did not want to have happen. Because that's probably... Whoa, okay. So we don't get the Flinch because we didn't outspeed, but we could get the Freeze, which could be huge. Don't get the Freeze. All right, do we have a big heal? Orin, Lepa, Citrus. We have the Super Potion. Lemonade, how much does Lemonade heal? 80 points. Super Potion is what, 50? 50. Soda Pop is 60. Fresh Water is 50. Yeah, so Lemonade would be amazing here. And honestly, Magical Leaf does not do that much damage. What does Magical Leaf even do? I think it just never misses. It has a weird property that I always forget. Anyways. Okay, he's definitely going to spam Magical Leaf now. Because the AI knows it's super effective. And I think it just doesn't miss, is what Magical Leaf does. So let's go for the Ice Fang. He's going to outspeed again because we used an item. But he chose poorly here, especially if Synthesis doesn't fully heal, which it does not. Because now he's in danger of getting frozen each turn here. Okay. We're going to go for one more Ice Fang. Use this. I mean, I'm going to beat you out. You're not going to be able to out-heal my Ice Fang damage, Bayleaf, I am afraid. We're going to whittle you down slowly but surely, and you run the risk of getting crit, and you run the risk of getting frozen. So, you really don't have many options, my friend. Reflect, but that doesn't matter, because Ice Fang... Or wait, no, it does matter, actually. I mean, it doesn't matter. It matters. Because I always think Reflect reflects special attack, but actually it reflects physical attack, which is what we're using. Okay, Magnemite, which in this generation is Steel Electric. I don't even know if we have anything for that. Steel, weak to fire and fighting. Oh, we do actually have... Yeah, we do actually have Rock Smash. So I suppose we can go for that. Yeah, that would probably... Oh my god, it's electric. I'm totally not thinking as straight as I should be. Because this thing is super effective against our Pokemon here, although it uses... Oh no, Supersonic. I thought that was Sonic Boom, the classic Magnemite move. Okay, I have been having horrendous luck with Confusion lately. It feels like every single Confusion check has been hitting myself. Which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, seriously, like 90% I feel like of all the checks have been hurting myself in the Confusion. And the T-Wave, oh god. Okay, this is getting really kind of out of hand here. Let's use... I know we have to have a Paralyze heal, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, because it's... I mean, if we have the Paralyze check and if we have the Confusion check, it's going to get really annoying. Okay, can you stop doing status effects, dude? Thunder Shock, that's fine. Watch us get super bad luck and he paralyzes us with this. That would be horrible. Okay. Let's go for Rock Smash. I can't even... And another T-Wave. Oh my god, I can't even get at an attack here. Jeez Louise, dude. Grim is paralyzed. Grim is confused. Yep, there's another... I swear to god, man. It's so annoying lately. With this Confusion being so against me with the luck. Grim is confused. Okay, there we go. It's not going to do much, but it is super effective. Oh, okay. Actually dealt way more than I thought it would. Defense falls as well. Okay, status healers. No, let's go for HP, and then we have a Soda Pop is probably the best here. Yeah, I hate having to use so many items, but what are you going to do, man? And I think we're still confused, too, which is unfortunate. Okay, Grim's HP was restored, and use Thunder Shock. Super effective, but not as good as T-Bolt. Okay, and we're already paralyzed, so that doesn't really matter. We're going to go for another Rock Smash here. He gets to outspeed with a Thunder Shock. Hopefully we break out of Confusion here. Yep, and then it's a 30% chance to get paralyzed, which we do not get. So that's good. That was horrendous, but we got through it. All right, about to send in a Zubat. Yes, absolutely. That's going to be Fulgaria's job. Yeah, as far as my favorite Dragon-type Pokemon, I would say it's Dragapult. Again, it's one of these that I've never even used. You know, if I play it, I don't even remember what gen he's from. Out of desperation, weak people sometimes do okay fighting back. Yeah, I don't remember what gen Dragapult is from. It's one of the newer ones. But, yeah, I just love it. It's a Ghost Dragon. Ghost is my favorite type. And I just love the design of him. I love how he, like, kind of smirks and has a funny-looking face. And I love that he fires his little babies in a signature move. Don't you get that I'm going easy on you? I love everything about him. So I would say that. But my second very close favorite would definitely be, not, what is it? Flapple, right? I think its name is Flapple. Yeah, because Appleton is, like, the big one. Yeah, the little apple worm dragon introduced in Sword and Shield. I love that Pokemon. That's probably my favorite Sword and Shield Pokemon by far. Basically a little apple with like a little dragon coming out of it. I'm not fighting with another weakling ever again. It's just too much playing around. And then he also gets, yeah, a different form, Appleton, like a tankier, kind of dopey-looking guy. And then he also gets Hydrapple, right? Like a Hydra Dragon Apple thing in the newest DLC, or one of the two DLCs for Scarlet and Violet, which I have not played, but that would be sick. Whatever. You would never be able to catch a legendary Pokemon anyway. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Okay, Morty, are you gonna, like, go to your gym? What are you doing? Are you gonna, like, do your job? Yeah, I know your name's Morty. I guess we have to trigger the 3 dogs down there. Okay, but let's go back and heal because, geez Louise, that was a rough battle there. And another freaking little trapper, little Rattata that's not gonna let me leave. I hate these Rattatas. I can't believe I'm getting, like, freaking hostage situationed by a rat. Can you please stop it? Let's go for Scramble. Scramble will beat his butt to death here. Freaking rat. I'm gonna destroy you, dude. You better let me leave. What the actual hell? Wow. Okay, Rock Smash. He's gonna... Yeah, he's just gonna spam stab quick attacks. Oh my god, don't make me use another item. It doesn't even get half health. These freaking rats, dude. Okay, we're just gonna get a clean switch, I guess. Which is really unfortunate because we don't want to die on Scramble because it's friendship-based, the evolution, and if you... God. And if you, yeah, if you have a Pokemon faint, you know, it loses friendship or whatever. Okay, so you're gonna do... Okay, Dark-type move, whatever. Not stab, so it's not gonna do much. Can you get out of here, you freaking rat, and let me leave? You're so lucky my Pokemon are all, like, on death's door and all status affected. All right, get out of here. Leave me. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I will Thunder Shock you. Congrats, now you're a fainted rat in a burnt tower. Enjoy your life. My god. Ugh. Okay, anyways... Let me leave this place. Let me leave. Okay. Let's get back to a Pokemon Center ASAP. Yeah, that battle is so rough. I feel like status effects, lately at least, have been really rough on us. Okay, so yeah, what else? There were so many things I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, Suicune and Entei and Raikou. I always wondered how to say their names, because they're spelled in such a way that there could be so many different pronunciations. Entei is pretty obvious, right? I don't think I've ever heard anybody pronounce it as Entei. That'd be kind of weird. All right, let's switch in Grim, because it's getting really annoying to get trapped by rats in that tower. But yeah, Entei, but Suicune and Raikou. I wonder how you pronounce them. Little bonus question, I guess, because yeah, I've heard I guess like is it like Suicune? I guess that could be a thing. I really wonder like what would be the official pronunciation of that. You know, because yeah, Suicune's a little tricky. And then Raikou, you could definitely call it like Raikou too, I guess. But I've always called it Raikou and Suicune, personally. Okay, what's up, Fire Belcher, or whatever the heck you are?
Don't worry, we fire breathers know the true power of fire better than anyone.
Well, unfortunately for you, my friend, I have a water type of Pokemon. Although it's not going to be too effective, because I feel like he's much more of a physical attack. That goes against the rules. You have to use a fire type Pokemon, not a poison type Pokemon. Coughing. So we have nothing super effective, right? There's got to be another poison weakness that I'm forgetting about. Oh yeah, Psychic. I always forget. Yes, Psychic. Weird, super effective move. Weird, super effective typing. Psychic versus Poison. Which, I guess, yeah, I looked into it. I was like, why is Psychic super effective against Poison? How does that make sense? But it's because, yeah, you know, it's like ancient, I guess, East Asian philosophy of, like, you know, using the power of the mind to cleanse poisons, right? About to send in a Coughing. Yeah, go Nox. I'm gonna get Nox up to level 20, ideally. Then we can switch to other Pokemon. and give them some experience. I don't think Nox is really going to be able to do much here, though. Let's go for the takedown, I guess, see how much damage he can do. Normal type move, which has recoil. That's pretty okay, but that was, yeah, that was a critical hit there. Okay, let's go for Bug Bite. I think that's normal against poison. Maybe poison resist bug? I don't remember. Wow! Oh my god. Okay. Smoke Screen, which just reduces our accuracy, right? Okay, let's go for the Rapid Spin. Might be able to kill, maybe. Oh my god, outspeed with another Smoke Screen. Yeah. Not surprised at all that we missed there. Okay, try it again. Have no idea what Assurance does. What the heck is Assurance? Gotta remember to use Rapid Spin for the moves that it works on as well. About to send in Growlithe. Interesting. Good Generation 1 Pokemon. Very cool. Alright, we will switch in Grim here. Super effective against Fire type, of course, although we're not much of a special attacker on Grim. I have to check his stats, though. I'm not sure how much, I'm not sure the differential. I think, you know, certain Pokemon are, like, skewed towards one way, right? Like, the Totodile line is skewed towards a physical attacking water type. Even though water is typically more reserved for, like, special type, right? Wants to learn Bide. Bide is horrible, but I want to look at what it does. The user endures attacks for 2 turns, then strikes back to cause double the damage taken. This is terrible, though. It's got to be terrible, right? Because, like, yeah, you skip 2 turns. It would be cool if it, like, upped your defense, which maybe it even doesn't. I don't realize it. But, yeah, it would be cool if it, like, upped your defense for 2 turns, and then you deal double the damage. That would be cool. But, yeah, as far as I understand, I mean, skipping 2 turns is, like, horrendous. The reason this tower's burned is that it was hit by lightning. The fire I'm breathing is tiny in comparison. I see. Austin found an antidote. An antidote. Okay, and then let's go this way. We got another fire breather here. Fire breather. Yeah, I wonder if the Magmar's still in here. I think you have to be on the ground floor, though. Like, I specifically remember as a kid grinding the ground floor of the burned tower trying to get a Magmar encounter. But I don't know if they changed them for SoulSilver. I'm practicing my fire breathing in the burned tower. Don't try this at home. You know, if they changed the encounter rates or whatever. Could have definitely been the case. I don't really know. Fire breather Richard. What a name for a fire breather, Richard. What an epic name. Okay, well, I think I'm going to water gun. Oh my god, my team is so slow. Yeah, Ember's not very effective, but it can burn, even though we're a water type, so we definitely have to keep an eye out for that happening. Alright, let's go for another water gun. Dragon Rage. Ooh, what the heck? Yeah, that's a ridiculous move. Wow, because, yeah, Dragon Rage always deals 40 damage, I believe, no matter what. Which is that, yeah, if you're, like, early game, that's, like, horrendous. Push, 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 boom. Okay, buddy. Okay, weirdo. Bam, bam. Oops, please don't misunderstand. I'm not the reason that the tower's burned up. Yeah, Dragon Rage, I know, is a crazy move for Nuzlocke because if you're not ready for it, especially in a randomizer Nuzlocke where you don't know, like, what the Pokemon has, if he uses Dragon Rage and if you have 40 HP or lower, you're just dead, no matter what, which is unlikely, you know, in a lot of situations. This rock appears to be breakable. Will you use Rock Smash? I will use Rock Smash. What do we got here? Austin found an HP up. Okay. So that's interesting. Let's take a look at our Pokemon really quick. I want to see what their stats are. So yeah, we got to remember that the red is increased, the blue is decreased. So yeah, we have higher speed, which actually is good. Even though we're slow, though, and attack is lowered. Special attack, okay, so attack is still higher, even though it's lowered due to his type or his nature. Okay, and then what else did I want to look at? Pineco, I guess. Wow, has terrible special attack. Actually has decent attack. I mean, I don't know how these stats, like, you know, compared to the average, obviously. Okay, and then, yeah, let's give an H. Okay, so I want to take a look at my Pokemon's HP as well. So 79 there, 56, 51, and 37. Wow, Togepi has like no HP. What the heck? I mean, it makes sense. He's a little egg, but that feels horrible. Okay, so let's give Togepi... Let's give little Togepi the HP up, which will, of course, increase its HP, you see. Okay, cool. And then, what are we supposed to do? Did we miss, like, a... Oh, yeah, I wanted to break these rocks, too, see if we get an encounter. Do. See if we can't get an encounter from these little rock smash zones. No encounter. We're supposed to go down there, right? But I didn't see a way to go down there. I think we have to go down there. I could be totally wrong. Zbet. Zoopit-boo, zoo-zoo-zoo-bat. Zoopit-boo, zoo-zoo-zoo-bat. Yeah, because we have to trigger Morty leaving, which I would assume would, you know, be done by heading down there. So let's use a Super Repel. Because I don't think we're going to find anything up here that I really want. I could be wrong. There could be something. We must have just missed a ladder. Yeah, I'm assuming. Unless Morty just Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about this ladder. Whoops. Totally forgot about it. Okay, the boy in the tower. The boy in the tower. All right, what is up, doggaroonies? Oh, yeah, that's a sick cry. Forgot about that. That's a good one. Bye-bye. Oh. Hello. Goodbye. Did you see it? Suicune raced by like a blur right in front of my eyes. I have been chasing Suicune for almost 10 years, but I've never been this close. I'm all choked up. By the way, it was clear to me that Suicune took notice of your presence. Ecruteak's legendary Pokemon are said to come to people only when they recognize their talents. Perhaps I should be more aggressive towards Suicune. Anyway, Austin, we will meet again. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so we need strength to move those boulders for sure, but there is other places that we can go. Oh, you're gonna tease me with that Pokeball, seriously? Putting it back there, that's not cool. Come on, man. Come on, man. Okay, so yeah, not really anything we can do. I kind of want to run out the Super Repel, though, to see if there is a, yeah, to see if there is a Magmar down here. But I remember it was like a really low chance originally, is the thing. So only give it like, you know, 1 or 2 shots here. But yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was like a really low chance, like 5 to 10% or something, to get a Magmar to appear, which is pretty cool. Gen 2 did add a whole bunch of like baby forms of Pokemon, including Magmar gets, what was it called? Magby? I think it's called Magby. I do mag-believe. Come on, give me a Magmar. Come on. Show me that Magmar. Can we get a Magmar? Just one more coughing. All right, let's give it one more encounter here. Zoop-a-doo, zoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We got a call from Arnie. I don't know who that is. Austin, howdy, it's Arnie. How are you? I'm always with my Venonat. It's so cute. I just love it. Changing the topic here. I saw this Nidoran for the first time. It was easy to beat, actually. Let's talk again, huh? Yeah, let's not, maybe. I mean, you don't really tell me anything I need to know, if I'm being honest with you. Bum 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 bum. Just another coughing boring. That's not what I want to see. Coughing, show me what I want to see. All right. Yeah, I'm betting you can still get a Magmar down there. I would bet, but unfortunately, we did not get lucky. But that's okay. We can always return at a later date. All right. So I guess we take on the... Oh, this guy's new. In the distant past, when this tower burned in a fire, 3 nameless Pokemon perished in it. Then a rainbow-hued Pokemon descended from the sky and somehow brought them back. The people were afraid of power such as the rainbow-hued Pokemon had shown. They tried to control it by force. The nameless Pokemon made no attempt to fight back. Instead, their great sorrow compelled them to leave. This legend has been passed down by the Ecruteak gym leader. Me? I was a trainer way back when. Oh God, don't repeat this whole thing again. Please no. Please no, not like this. Not like this. I've already heard the whole story. Please don't do this to me. Okay. I like how I got on the bike and the guy immediately just walked in front of me and blocked me. All right, so yeah, gym time. I'm excited because this is my favorite type. My favorite type for a gym. But actually, unless they remixed it, which they very much could have done, I don't know if SoulSilver made any changes to like the gym leader lineups and all that. But yeah, back in the day, I remember it was kind of disappointing what this gym leader had as far as a ghost type gym leader. You would expect some really cool stuff. But if I remember correctly, no, it was just like Gen 1 Pokemon. I don't even think he used Gen 2 Pokemon, which is so like sad because there are Gen 2 ghosts. Akritique City Pokemon Gym Leader Morty, the Mystic Seer of the future. All right, let's do it. Look at this gym too, wow. Yo, champ in the making, the traders here use ghost-type Pokemon at will. A ghost is like a shade or a phantom. It won't do any good to use physical strength alone. Akritique Pokemon City, whatever that said. What are you talking about? Yes, it will. What does he mean by that? Okay, let's switch in. Let's go Scramble, I think. Yeah, actually, I did that wrong. We're gonna switch in Scramble to get some XP. Grim does have a super effective move against dark types, so that's good. What the heck is this NPC? Can you inflict any damage on our Pokemon? I like how they say, like, can you inflict it? Like, it's easy. You just have to use something that's not normal or fighting, right? Medium Georgina. Oh, they're gonna use... I just realized they're gonna use Curse constantly, aren't they? Okay. So we got the XP on Scramble. Let's switch over to Grim. Yeah, that Curse is gonna be annoying dealing with. Because it doesn't... Because it's like... Oh, Spite. Interesting. Yeah, Spite, like, reduces your PP. But it seems to always fail, so I don't know why that's happening. Because I think it just reduces your PP. I don't think it needs any prerequisites. I guess we'll just, if it's just a Ghastly, we'll just stick with Grim, because Togepi's not going to get too much XP. It's going to take a lot of time to keep switching in and out. Man, maybe we should give Grim the Quick Claw, because he gets outsped by, like, everything here, which is really unfortunate, especially because of his nature increasing speed. Doopa-deepa, 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 doopa-deepa. Okay, what else you got? About to send in a Ghastly. Wow, who would have thought? Another Ghastly. I can hardly believe it. No, don't use Curse. Ugh. Curse is so annoying because that means I got to switch out. Foe's Ghastly hath fainted. More experience is mine. But the Curse is affecting us. I'm about to send in a Ghastly. So now we switch out because... Yeah, that Curse will continue to deal damage to us if we stay in, basically. Okay, I don't think we can really do it. Extrasensory is neutral, right? Even though Ghost is super effective against Psychic types. So I think we do switch out here. I don't think Scramble's really going to be able to do much, to be quite honest with you. Meme Look is just a waste of a turn because I'm not even going to switch out anyways, you foolish Ghastly, you. You foolish Ghastly. Okay, take my Bite. Another Curse. So annoying. Just basically free significant damage, you know? It's super effective. Scramble gets a little bit of XP. But the Curse hurts me. Yeah, we should switch, because I'm probably actually going to die if I stay in with that Curse damage. Okay, yeah, I mean, Extrasensory's not going to do much. Yeah, let's try it, though. Especially if he uses Curse. Might be able to deal some damage here. Because I forget if Ghost resist... Oh, I always forget! Oh my god, I always forget this. Every single time. Yeah. Psychic, super effective against poison. And I always forget Ghastly is poison for some silly reason. Ah, well done! I don't know why I forget that every single time. We only use Ghost-type Pokemon. No normal-type attack can harm them. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, what the heck? Oh, so you have to, like, wait? Oh, that's weird. Because we didn't even, I guess if you just walk off of the floorboards here or something. Not sure if you're way to defeat me if you want a hint. There's there's like different yeah, they definitely, one thing they for sure did is they changed, whoa, that animation was really cool. They changed the gyms. Like, they significantly changed how the gyms, work. Another curse. Man, yeah, it's just like the only thing these ghost types use. It's not even good, because it's like, we're going to wipe them out with extra sensory. Yeah, poison type, super effective against, psychic type, super effective against poison type, which Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar are all of. Okay, it's going to use Mean Look, which means we're taking one more curse hit here, but that should be okay, I would imagine, with the extra sensory. Good job, little Scramble. Use the power of your mind. Scramble gets 540 XP. Not bad, not bad. Grows to level 17. Gets a decent chunk there. Wow. Okay, Curse comes in, but what are you going to do? It's going to deal decent damage. I'm going to say no to switching out because we're going to get some good XP here. And then now we will switch out because, yeah, Scramble's about to get obliterated. If he has Shadow Ball, I mean, yeah, they're not really using Shadow Ball, surprisingly. Confuse Ray, always annoying. 100% chance to land. Bum, bum. Okay, maybe I'm lucky now, though. I'm going to go for the Bite here. If we hit ourselves, it's probably over, especially with that Nightshade, which is going to deal 20 damage specifically to me. I think we will survive a hitting ourselves in Confusion. Oh, we get the Bite, though. I don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, it is enough. Nice. Okay, that's huge, actually. Very, very nice. Scramble grows to level 18. Grim grows to level 28. Not bad. Medium Grace defeated. What? What am I? What? Scramble's evolving. Whoa, already? Wow, okay, that's huge, actually. I did not think you could evolve it that early. Congratulations, your Scramble evolved into Togetic. Yeah, I'm just going to say Togetic. I've always wondered if it was like Togetic or Togetic, but I think it's like Togetic. Is most likely the correct pronunciation. Holy moly. Wow. Having trouble finding a way around, the path is right before our eyes. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I like this gym a lot. Yeah, cool. Togetic. I did not think you would be able to get Togetic this early. I thought it took forever to level this thing up. I must have just been so bad. It's so funny looking back as a kid, like how terrible you were at knowing and learning certain mechanics. Because, yeah, I think it took me forever to level up a Togetic. Boost the likelihood of added effects, right. And then, is this yeah, I was going to say, I think it gets flying. Yeah, so it's normal flying now instead of just normal type. Very cool. I'm surprised it didn't learn a move. I feel like normal types learn moves when they level up quite often. Okay, so very cool. The only question is, can you get the third evolution in SoulSilver? I don't know how that works, because in Fire Red and Leaf Green, they're like Generation 3 remakes of Generation 1, right? So if you get a Zubat and evolve it into Golbat, eventually, and we saw this firsthand in my Fire Red playthrough on my main YouTube channel's streams, we saw firsthand that it will try to evolve into Crobat once you have enough friendship or whatever, but it won't do it because you need to basically beat the game and do all the stuff to get the National Dex, which then unlocks the Generation 3, like Pokedex and Pokemon and stuff. Wait, what does she mean by it's in front of her eyes? Because she's looking... Oh, I see. Yeah, it's like directly... Oh, weird. What does that hint mean? Because that doesn't really check out. I don't really understand. I spent the spring with my Pokemon, then summer, autumn, and winter. Then spring came again. We have lived together for a long time. So anyways, all that to say is that in original Gen 2, I don't think that Togetic's evolution existed, right? Which means this might be the same situation where it cannot evolve into the third evolution. But maybe... it will if you beat the game and get the national dex or whenever you get the national dex. I don't really know. I'll have to look into that, because if we can get the 3rd evolution, that would be sick as hell, because this thing evolves into a really cool Pokemon. So actually, I'm going to look that up while I'm killing these Pokemon here. Can you get this Pokemon in SoulSilver? Let's see if we can. That was pretty easy. Wins and losses, I experience both. Okay. Where did Pokemon come from? Wait, this is so weird. Their lights go out. Yeah, I don't really understand, like, the puzzle nature of this gym. It's like you beat them and the lights go out on their... Do you have to... So what? You have to just leave and come back in to, like, reveal the area again? I shall win! Yeah, we'll see about that. My God, trying to look at, like, information on websites these days is so frustrating. There's just ads everywhere. Like, you open up a website, you know, hey... Like, I just opened up GameFAQs, you know? Which is, like, a common website, whatever. And, like, there's, you know, accept cookies on the bottom pops up, and then a video starts playing that you have to X out of, and then there's ads on the side and above. It's like, my God, man. The way, you know, this is why I mainly stick to Reddit, and I know that's, like, really cringe to say, because everybody hates Reddit. But it's like, yeah, at least with Reddit, you know, you just jump right into the information. You don't got to deal with ads everywhere, just nonsense. Anyways, okay, so he wants to learn Encore. The user compels the foe to keep using the user compels the foe to keep using only the move it last used for 3 to 7 turns? What? That is insane. Yeah, I know Encore could be a really good move, because basically, like, let's say a Pokemon uses, like, Curse, right? Okay, so it can only use Curse once. So if you lock it into using that 7 times... That's insane. Wow. I'm going to say no because I want all these other moves. But that 7 turns. That's got to be broken, right? That's got to be insanely broken, I would think. That is so hilariously broken. 7 turns locked into using a move that could be totally useless for you? Because, like, let's say you use Protect, right? It basically only works the first time, and I think it goes down to, like, what, a 50% success rate, and then it keeps going down. So, yeah, if you use Protect and then a Pokemon uses Encore, you're, like, screwed if that, you know, reaches 7 turns or whatever. That is, like, insane. Wow. Kind of baffled by that. Okay, so if we keep Scramble in, we could... get a level up here. I don't know if Ghastly is going to do enough XP for that, but let's see. So we'll get the XP there, and then we'll switch over to Grim again. So it sounds like... I don't know... I'm looking into Togetic evolving, and I'm trying to figure out if it can or not. I'm reading different stuff here. You can evolve Togetic before you get the National Dex, but you'll have to trade for a Shiny Stone since you can't get one in your game until after you get the National Dex. Okay. So that makes sense. So you need the Shiny Stone to evolve Togetic, but you cannot get a Shiny Stone until you get the National Dex. I lost! So that makes sense. Yeah, that would be a cool-ass Pokemon to get. Oh my God. The one who most wants to win will! Okay, yeah, I figured that was going to happen. Yeah, how does this... I don't understand how this, like, puzzle works. Because they have the candles on them, right? And then that reveals the area. And then she says, like, the area is where we're looking. But that doesn't even make sense. I guess if you just follow, like, exactly where they're looking, it does. Okay, there's the gym leader. But I kind of want to see, like, what's over here? Is there anything over here? Or I guess this is just, like, a way to trick you, I suppose. But yeah, like, why when you... I guess you have to, like, pay attention, because once you beat them, you have to, like, keep in mind where the, you know, where the path is. But that's really silly, because then, like, if you fall, you just... It almost rewards you for failing. Kind of bizarre, but alright. Okay. So, Scramble level 20, Grim, Nox, Fulgaria. Let's switch in Fulgaria. I'm feeling confident. I think we can get some XP on Fulgaria, then switch over to Grim. And that would be nice, because then all of our Pokemon will be up to level 20. It's good of you to have come. Here in Ecruteak, Pokemon have long been revered. It's said that a rainbow-hued Pokemon will come down to appear before a truly powerful trainer. I believe that tale, so I have secretly trained here all my life. As a result, I can now see what others cannot. I see a shadow of the Pokemon who will make the Pokemon appear. I believe that Pokemon, or that person, is me. You're going to help me reach that level. Alrighty. It is Morty. Okay, so yeah, in the original Silver, he had a really boring team, especially for Generation 2, which, like I said, does introduce, you know, new Pokemon for the Ghost type. Let's go for T-Wave. Might as well get him paralyzed. Hopefully he doesn't paralyze me with that lick there. Ooh, yeah, okay. Static immediately lands. I mean, if we could just kill this with Fulgaria, yeah, let's give it a shot. Already paralyzed, which means it loses out on speed and also has a 30% chance to miss its turn each turn as well. So let's see if we get lucky. Goes for the lick again, which can paralyze, and it is a ghost move, right? So that is a stab, actually. The classic Ghastly move. The what do you call it? The signature Ghastly move, lick. Okay, I mean, we can take the... Yeah, there you... Okay, that's unfortunate. Got paralyzed on the final one. Uses Spite, which is a weird move. It reduced the PP of Fulgaria's Thunder Shock. Yeah, very weird strategy. You don't see that type of move too often to reduce the PP of a move. There's also the ability, what is it, Pressure, that causes like each move to use 2 PP instead of 1 or whatever. That's a thing too. Whoa, out comes the Gengar. Okay. Well, look at him. Oh my god, look at my boy. My favorite Pokemon there, and also his animation is awesome. So, if we could get Gengar paralyzed, that would actually be amazing. But I feel like Gengar's also going to use Shadow Ball and instantly kill Fulgaria. So, let's not be greedy. Let's switch out to Grim. Yep, there's the Shadow Ball. Knew it. So that's a stab. Really good move there. So, that's... Wow, and it reduced my... Okay, that's actually horrendous, because that means he's 100% going to kill me with a Shadow Ball. Oh, boy. Okay, so I'm going to have to use some weird strats here. I'm going to go for the Para as a sacrifice here, because we're definitely going to get outsped as Grim. Okay, uses a Shadow Ball, which is definitely going to kill Para here. Sorry, Para. Nothing personal. Okay, now... We do have a clean switch, but the thing is, if Scyther can take a hit, we can heal Grim. Also, yeah, oh wow, we get to just use an item. Okay, so, Fresh Water is how much? 50 points, that's good. Let's give that to Grim. Okay, fantastic. Shadow Ball incoming for the Scyther. Probably gonna kill, I would think. Stab. Ghost type move there. Okay, so yeah, now we have a fresh switch on Grim. If you don't know, when you basically like have a Pokemon faint and then switch into a different Pokemon, it's like, yeah, everything's reset pretty much. Speed and then also any defensive stats that were reduced. So actually, Mean Look is great there because we don't need to escape. Bite is going to be super effective, and hopefully it deals at least half, and it does deal at least half. Oh no, what do you have? Okay, that might be fine, actually. There's the Shadow Ball, which we know is going to deal like 40 damage or so. Hopefully it does not give us the special reduction, which it did not. Please be enough. Okay, gosh dang it. Used a Hyper Potion on Gengar. Okay, that could be its death sentence, though, because there's another Bite, which reduces him over half. Now, do we outspeed? That's really unfortunate. We should be able to survive this. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, my God. Okay. Well, that's really bad now. That's so unfortunate. Okay, we're going to send out Fulgaria again. Let's go for the Thunder Shock, I guess. Shadow Ball is going to obliterate Fulgaria. We have no options here, basically. Yeah, that's so unfortunate. Why did that kill? You know, I guess it's a range, obviously. Yeah, Nox isn't even super effective. I guess we'll... Yeah, our only hope is Scramble. I probably should have... Wait, Ghost type can't hit normal type. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. And gets the Hypnosis immediately. Of course. Okay. Scramble fell asleep. Yeah, Ghost types cannot hit Okay, cannot hit normal types. I totally, completely forgot about that. So, I guess we'll use the potion. I don't even know, can Gengar even hurt Scramble? Because it has Shadow Ball, it has Hypnosis, it has Mean Look. None of that matters. It comes down to his 4th move. What is Gengar's 4th move? Because that could be everything. Can no longer escape. All right, let's just go for the extra sensory. Sucker Punch. That's really unfortunate. Oh, my God. Do we have a sleep heal? We don't even have a sleep heal, do we? Paralysis. Nope. Oh, man, oh, man. Restore moves PP. Wait, what? Maybe used her hell. Okay, but can be used. So the Oran Berry is 10. The Citrus Berry is 30. So I could actually use this on Scramble. Is it going to matter, though? I need to wake up out of sleep. Man, I want this XP is the only thing. Sucker Punch. Okay, come on, man. Wake up from the sleep. God. All right, so if we use a Citrus Berry here, they will heal 30. And then we got, like, basically one more chance. And then Extra Sensory has to deal that much damage, which I don't even think is going to happen. Sucker Punch failed. Okay, that could be huge. Sucker Punch comes out again because it's a priority move. Scramble woke up. There's the Extra Sensory, and it can't flinch because we were outsped, right? Which sucks because it was a priority move anyways. Ooh, and it's enough. So we do get that huge chunk of XP. 1,000 XP. Which is enough to level us up and get us out of red HP. Leaderboard is about to send in Haunter. Is there any way out of it? I mean, we could switch to Nox and try to get a kill. Yeah, because then we can also use an Oran Berry, which isn't, you know, it's only going to heal by 10, but it could make all the difference. So let's give it a go. Haunter is Poison Ghost, which means he's super effective against our Bug type if he uses Poison. Rapid Spin, Protect, Takedown. We can't hit him with any of these normal moves, which means we have to Protect or Bug Bite. So this is definitely an opportunity. Well, I guess, yeah, we should first use Protect, because this is a priority move, right? I think? Just, yeah, it's Protect a priority. I don't know. Anyways, we can see what it's going to do here. It's going to use Curse. Interesting. So that reduced its HP by half. And then, wow, Protect does not protect against Curse. Weird. Okay. So, God, if we just had, like, one more potion. So let's use the Oran Berry on Scramble. Yeah. Foe's Haunter used Hypnosis. That's fine. Okay, so that's resigned Nox to Nox's fate. That is fine. So he's going to slowly die to the... Yeah, Curse and Hypnosis is a brutal combo. So, I mean, this could be... This could happen here. So, yeah, what does Haunter have? Oh, Dream Eater. Oh, that's a horrible... Wow. So hopefully this kills, because we do not want him to be able to do that again. Yeah, because that actually heals Haunter. Okay, so Mean Look, Hypnosis, and Dream Eater. So we if he uses Hypnosis again, we really need that to miss. Yes, okay. God, all these Pokemon, like, completely outspeeding my team really sucks. I feel like my team is just horrendous speed-wise. Oh, please be enough. Yes! Oh, my God. It could happen. It could happen. Okay. Extra Sensory. Okay, one Haunter. He's got a Haunter left, 23, 2-level advantage. No, it's not over yet. Not yet. I still believe we could do it. I mean, you definitely can do it. Mean Look is a complete waste of a turn. Literally complete waste. That's good in our favor. And unfortunately, Extra Sensory cannot flinch because we went second. That's, oh man, that sucks. I didn't know that for the longest time. Okay, if that reduces him to at least half, we've got more discipline than anyone else. Okay, so he might use an item here. He does not. Wait, does that just kill him? What? That's so stupid. Why would you do that? Oh my God, and Scramble, the MVP of this freaking series. Hell yes. How is this possible? Because you're dumb. You use Curse. Why would you do that? I don't think our potentials are so different, but you seem to have something more than that. So be it. This badge is yours. Also received the Fog Badge from Morty. By having the Fog Badge, Pokemon up to level 50, including traded Pokemon, will obey you. Also, Pokemon will be able to use Surf. Here's another thing. I want you to have this, too. Is that Shadow Ball? Because that's huge, if that's Shadow Ball. It's Shadow Ball. It causes damage and may reduce special defense. Use it if it appeals to you. I get it. The person the kimono girls were talking about must be you. Never mind. You should be strong enough to go across the sea. When you go west and then go south, you'll reach Olivine City. Why don't you head for it? Oh my god, what a battle. Wow. Freaking Scramble is so good, dude. Yeah, I don't know why he used Curse. I mean, he probably didn't even have Shadow Ball, maybe. Shadow Ball is huge, by the way. Shadow Ball is such a good move. Yeah, basically makes it so that... Where is it? Yeah, this move is insane. 100% accuracy, 80 base power, and it can basically lower your special defense, which means it keeps dealing more and more damage each turn, basically. Oh my god, and Scramble can learn it. I knew it, too. Wow. Do we give it to Scramble, or do I want a Ghost Pokemon? I don't think there's, like, too many interesting Ghost Pokemon. I think I'm just going to give it to Scramble, honestly. That's, like, a really good pocket move. He's got a Psychic move, and he's got a really good Ghost move. Yeah, Rock Smash, Headbutt, I guess Yawn. I mean, Yawn's really good, as far as I understand. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, let's get rid of Yawn. Yawn is very good. But Shadow Ball is just so much more fun, you know? It's just so much more fun. Okay, holy moly. Wow, I cannot believe. Did we talk to that guy there? Yeah, I cannot believe that we eked that out there. That's hilarious. What's up? Wow, Austin, you did great. I was carrying the corner out of pure terror. Holy moly, what a fight. Yeah, so, like, it's really boring. It's so stupid. Like, they kept the same team for him because he only has Ghastly, 2 Haunters, and a Gengar, right? Or maybe 3 Haunters and a Gengar. There are new Ghost-type Pokemon introduced in Gen 2, and you might not be able to see them yet, but still, it's like, why not give him the Ghost Pokemon? Like, why would you just give him Generation 1 Ghost Pokemon? So weird, but... Anyways, that's Morty, and then we got Equatique City to explore the next episode, so we will end here. To recap, yeah, you can support these videos and this channel by interacting with the video in any way, shape, or form, or if you would like to go the extra mile, becoming a member or a patron, which gets you exclusive content as well. And other than that, check out the other stuff if you're interested. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below who is your favorite dragon type. Mine would be Dragapult. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.